My name's Poetic Speaker, and aka FYM Nation, and you're watching Meet the Artist. Just like a local rapper, mainly from the East Coast, pretty much. Baltimore is like pretty much my hometown. That's where pretty much my rapping career got started. At first it was Def Jam Baby. I used to watch comedy shows a lot, and my dad, when he was younger, was a rapper. Like, he used to do shows a little bit when he was younger, about my age, and that's where like Def Jam Baby came about. But then I started getting more into like in-depth rap, like with MF Doom, Andre 3000 and stuff like that. So that's where Poetic Speaker came from. What got me into music was it kind of calms down my anxiety, because I suffer from anxiety. But I also like seeing when people smile and saying, "Oh, you got dope bars." You're like being known, pretty much, and like that's pretty much how my family is. We want to be known. I think it was like sophomore year. It was like when we were at the talent show, and then we were. I made a song to like Pound Cake, and everybody was like afterwards, "Oh, you got dope bars. Oh, you should be a rapper. Oh, you're better than this rapper." So then that's when I like pretty much took it seriously. Peoria music scenes. I mean, there's a lot of talented rappers, but they pretty much got to work on their craft and be better in what they're doing. I like, me personally, like, my goal is to be a better rapper, and I want to meet my favorite 3 artists, like Childish Gambino, Chance the Rapper, and Kendrick Lamar. From here and there, I think the city shows me love. Had a couple people in Walmart show up and said they know who I was, and I didn't know who they were, but they were a couple fans. I'm pretty much trying to branch my way through the Midwest, but I know my East Coast fam, I got love for them. They got love for me. They always support me. And shout out to Baltimore. I have a couple things going on. Like, one of my buddies that I work with, his name's Jeffrey Burnside, and me and him's gonna be making a track together. Trom T, he's one of my rap mentors. Like, one day I hope I'm on Global with Jerk Nowinski, because I like the way they're spreading their message and how they're speaking to the public. But pretty much, like, it's gonna be like a hidden track here and there. I mean, sometimes I fall off, sometimes I don't. I mean, you never know. I went to school with a guy in Cordell. I seen he was getting a little popular and stuff. I mean, we were on a rocky edge, but now we're adults, I mean, it's like pretty much cooperating with anybody you got so we can get everybody out of Peoria. Also, Antonio Fields, aka Rocky Knight, hit him up a couple times. I would like to work with him too. Just want to get everybody out of Peoria. I want everybody to hit their goals. FYM Nation is something me and my buddy Altice got started back when we were freshmen. So like, we used to go hang out at the little ballpark and play basketball, and we would do like freestyles. So like, one day we were looking at each other and we were like, "Hey, we should make a rap group." And like, a couple months later I said, "Why don't we just call it FYM?" And he said, "What is FYM?" And I was like, "Free Your Mind Nation," because we're both on the intellectual level. You're more like a Jesus Christ figure, and I'm more of a political speaker. I go ride around town like at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I make up stories. And like, that's one thing of me as an artist, is like, you don't have to keep making stories about yourself and having people relate to you. You can go around, like Nas said it better, he will go onto a train and just make up stories about people's lives, and then you can relate to that. You can be like a lady, I don't know, like a lady working 2 jobs to support 3 kids because the daddy left out, or something like that. But pretty much Free Your Mind Nation is like expanding your horizons and not being stick to like one type of style. I want to bring up FYM Nation because it is more of a label. It's more of like me recruiting people, and it's more of me just want to expand other people's horizons, give them that motivation that they can do better than what they're doing. Like, I do want to do shows, I do want to do this, but it has to start from the ground up. So like, if a record label jumps on the table, then it jumps on the table. But in the end, in the long run, FYM Nation is going to be its own brand. I try to even it out. I try to pretty much entertain everybody, because you can be speaking on an intellectual level and that one person won't get it, but you can be a party type rapper and then you probably lose a couple fans because of that. But I think of myself as like the person that is going to be accustomed to everybody. I don't want to be like labeled as the best rapper. I don't want to be labeled as the whack rapper, but I just want to be that rapper like you walking down the street like, hey, I know you. I do want to do Apalooza, simply because that's something I wanted to do since last year. Me and my old co-worker with FYM Nation, we didn't agree on terms. So I mean, but that's something I really want to do. I want to get pretty much known up there with like Montana 300 and pretty much some local rappers that made it out of Peoria, made it out of Chicago. A couple people have made it out of Baltimore. I want to be up there as like one of their idols, one of the people that they respect. It's a couple Moline rappers I feel like I'm in competition with, but that's about it. I mean, there's really nothing to put on to that. I mean, you got to step your game up. I have another single coming soon. And I don't know about the release date, but I am working on an album. It's called Trust the Eye, and basically with this album's called, why it's called Trust the Eye, is you gotta trust your own eyes. Like, what you see is what your reality is, and I want to share that with everybody. What my reality was for 2016, I want to leave that on the track and leave it behind in 2016. But I want everyone to know about it. I mean, I'm dabbling in a little bit with the videography and writing songs for other people. Pretty much just like getting into the business aspect of the industry. It's pretty much, I got like a long list of things that I have to do for 2017, but one thing is to entertain all my fans and family. I mean, it's putting out tracks with more away production, making more videos with Jordan Hendricks, and I mean, it's pretty much, we're being on our A1 list. It's like, we're gonna try to make this big time. I mean, we're probably gonna be bigger than Polo Boy Shardy, but hopefully one day we can all work together and bring up Peoria. Top 5, who I think is the go-to rap. This is my perspective, and people can. I think the top 5 people that are the best at rapping right now is Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Childish Gambino, Chance the Rapper, and I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to say Hobson. I would say work on your craft and do what you believe in. Make sure it's cut down, detailed, everything. And don't be that cocky person. It's okay to be cocky sometimes, but don't be that cocky person, because sometimes you get shot down for that. And you don't want enemies at all in 2017. It's pretty much, the motto is good vibe 2017. Make sure that y'all go out and check out my boy Trom T, check out my boy TZ on SoundCloud. Show them guys some love. They've been working really hard. Also check out Jerk Nowinski and Global. They've been working really hard. Also Passport Lewis too. So check those guys out and make sure y'all subscribe and like their channel. My name is Poetic Speaker, aka FYM Nation, and you just watched Meet the Artist.